Ryan and Marcus here for the hour. We're going to get things going. There's the wave. You tried to get him before he even did it. All right, we're going to let that happen. We're going to start in Dallas, though, as those two are going to hug for real life in 2 days. New on NFL Live, Cowboys owner Jerry Jones met with the media, confirms that they are, in fact, all in at the draft this.
We're very proud of our personnel, very proud of this roster. Very much think this roster, without knowing right now how much the rookies are going to contribute, feel good about the promise of the team that we're going to have this year with this roster. We feel great about what we've been in free agency. All in. All in. All in. We're all in with these young guys coming on. And we're all in with this draft.
Was that 6 all-ins? I felt like Marcus, he's trying to convince himself he's all in. What do you think?
Trying to convince us. Listen, Jerry, here, to Dallas's credit, they've gotten a lot of production out of young guys. But I think the thing that Dallas is failing to realize, and Jerry, when he comes and sells this, is that we're focused on what other teams have. And they seem to be a lot more all in at getting the ultimate prize based on the moves that they've made and their young players playing well. Let's not forget, a young quarterback came into the Cowboys, into the Star, and hung up 40-plus points on a roster that was better than the one that you're going into this season with. So let's not get it twisted about this just being about the Dallas Cowboys and their roster. It's about what other teams have done in the NFC and where you compare to them, because last time I checked, you got to play people in different uniforms.
Yeah, the one thing is, I mean, he's saying they're all in on the draft. Well, they kind of have to be because they weren't all in free agency. Jerry wasn't done there. He was asked about paying quarterback Dak Prescott in the coming months.
Well, we'd like to see some more leaves fall. We'd like to see some more action. It's called option. A lot of guys need to hand it off. First guy through the line. Another one will keep it another step, decide whether to pitch it or not. He'll decide whether to turn upfield with it, and then he's still got a pitch left. I've spent my life being an option quarterback. It'd be madness not to know that the contracts are ahead. I want to see a few more cards play.
The little sly smile at the end. I don't know. I'm going to ask you that question. But also, how do you make of how Jerry has handled all of this with Dak so far?
I mean, both sides have fumbled this situation. I've said this. It's a credit to Dak and his team, his reps, that they got the contract that they got, and they said it the way that they said it to have this leverage. But they've also dropped it when it came to leverage only matters if the results on the field pay it off. And those haven't been the case for Dak Prescott. Last 2 regular seasons, one was really bad, one was really good. 3 out of his last 4 playoff appearances have not been good. So the leverage is there, and I'm sure Dallas sits there and going, I wish you could use it to your benefit more than necessary, but the production hasn't paid off given what the leverage is. And I think that's Jerry saying, like, exactly where is this going to fall, your team versus ours?
Dio, I got to disagree with you. I don't think both sides have fumbled it, bro. Dak Prescott about to make $55 million this year.
Yeah.
And he played well. But I'm going to go a bit further and use the example in which we saw happen this offseason. Bro, we just saw Kirk Cousins get $100 million guaranteed from Atlanta.
Right.
Let Dak go to free agency. He is going to command that on the open market. I think this is Dallas' loss, and it's because what you and I and Boogie talked about on this show a couple years ago. They didn't get this deal done early as opposed to waiting until the midnight hour. And now Dak has them right where he wants them when it comes to the financials.
Yeah, the financial element, they have not fumbled. Taking advantage of the leverage that the financial element created, that's where I'm saying, Marcus, the play in the biggest moments didn't take advantage of that for that extra deal that we all expected to happen this offseason.
Right, that would make a lot of this a complete no-brainer. That's the only thing you can really say. But you can see there, Jerry Jones, we want Dak Prescott. That's that.